Thank you, Mataji, for reciting so beautifully. Very grateful to you. Mataji, are you going to start or shall I do, Mataji? You are there? I'm home.
Just give me 1 second to unmute.
Sure.
Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyev namo namah. Ananta Koti Vaishnava ki Jai Shri Prabhupada Jai. This is Preeti Vilasini Devidasi. Welcome you all to Bhakti Sangha Japa conference call. May I know who all are on the call today?
Hare Krishna, Preeti Vilasini Mataji, Danvat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is Vinita Gandharvika Devidasi from College Station, Texas.
Hare Krishna Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. Jai Shri Prabhupada. Thank you so much for joining us and giving us your valuable association. Welcome to the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna, thank you so much, Sumi Mataji, for the very, very beautiful chanting today. Is there anyone else who would like to introduce themselves?
Hare Krishna Mataji, Danvat Pranam, and glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is Nishu from Baltimore.
Hare Krishna Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. Jai Shri Prabhupada, thank you so much, Mataji, for joining us and giving us your wonderful association today.
Hare Krishna, Preeti Vilasini Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and all the assembled devotees. This is Indulekha Karna Devi Dasi from Lincoln.
Hare Krishna Indulekha Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. Jai Shri Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining us and giving us your very, very valuable association today. Welcome to the call.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Sumi Ravi. Please accept my humble obeisances. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Dandot pranams to all the devotees assembled here. Thank you, Mataji, for the opportunities, and thank you so much for all the talks that this Bhakti Sangha Japa group has been hosting. You won't begin to imagine how much has helped me. Only I know that. So, thank you, Mataji. Thank you so much. It is great blessings to be in your association. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you so much, Sumi Mataji. We are also very, very fortunate to have your association, and all glories to all the devotees who are working so hard behind the scenes. Hare Krishna. Is there anyone else who would like to introduce themselves today?
Hare Krishna Mataji, I am Sujata. I am from Mangalore. I am trying my best to join many of the programs. They are all very nice, Mataji. Thank you so much for organizing. I thank you and the entire team, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji, for joining us and giving us your very valuable association. We are very fortunate to have you on the call. Thank you for giving us your association here. Hare Krishna. Is there anyone else who would like to introduce themselves?
Hare Krishna Preeti, Danvat pranams to all the devotees on the call. This is Suksagari. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Suksagari Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. Jai Shri Prabhupada. Welcome to the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Thank you for joining us.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Danvat pranam to all of you. I'm Sudhakar joining from Saudi Arabia.
Hare Krishna Sudhakar Prabhu. Thank you so much for joining us all the way from Saudi Arabia, and we are grateful that you have joined us today. Welcome to the call. Is there anyone else who would like to introduce themselves today?
Krishna Mataji, this is Kamala Vidasi from Baltimore. Please accept my obeisances of Jai Shri Prabhupada. All good to be mine, all the devotees. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Kamadiki Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. Jai Shri Prabhupada. Welcome to the call, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
I just want to take the opportunity to thank Preeti Mataji for, arranging these sessions. I've been long asking her, and I was wondering if she can do those to herself. But thanks so much from the bottom of my heart, Preeti. Thank you so much, Hare Krishna.
Yeah, I'm grateful to the devotees who gave the number and encouraged me to contact Prabhu. But I hope we have some attendance at least showing up, so this session doesn't stop midway. That's my only prayer. Is there anyone else who would like to introduce themselves before we start?
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat pranams to you and all the assembled devotees. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Srila Gurudev. This is Lalitangi Radha Devi Dasi.
Hare Krishna Lalitangi Mataji, thank you so much Mataji for giving us your most valuable association and encouraging all of us on this forum. Welcome to this call.
Hare Krishna Mataji, please accept my humble obeisance. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is Suyesha Pandey from India.
Hare Krishna Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. Very happy to have you on the call. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hare Thank you so much Mataji for this wonderful session.
Thank you Mataji.
Hare Krishna Preeti Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj, Padma from Virginia Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, accept my humble obeisances. Srila Prabhupada, thank you so much Mataji for joining us and giving us your most valuable association. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much Mata. Hare Krishna.
Okay, I will start the recording and read Srila Prabhupada's quote for today. And then we'll see, once Prabhu comes, we can give him the co-host and get started. Trying to see where the record is. Can co-host also record?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah, can one of you record because yeah. Hare Krishna, thank you all dear devotees for joining us and giving us your most valuable association. We are very, very fortunate today that we'll be starting a new series which is on Tattva Sandarbha, and we are grateful that His Grace Venu Gopal Prabhu, who is known internationally for his expertise on the subject matter, to have kindly agreed to come on this forum and enlighten all of us. But before we get started, I would like to read the quote for today. It is 10th November 2023, and in the past, on 10th November, Srila Prabhupada has spoken. He says, there are two ways of association, by Vani and by Vapu. Vani means words and Vapuhu means physical presence. Physical presence is sometimes appreciable and sometimes not, but Vani continues to exist eternally. This was spoken by His Divine Grace in Bombay, November 10th in 1974. So with this quote of Srila Prabhupada, we will soon head into our today's session. I don't see Prabhu yet, so we can continue to wait. Maybe we can keep chanting till he arrives and then we can hand it over to him. Or before that, Mataji, Indulika Mataji, if you're ready, should we go ahead with the introduction? Okay, I think she has to unmute. So let us have
Mataji. Yes, Mataji.
yeah.
Okay. Hare Krishna Mataji. Yes, we can go ahead with the introduction if that's okay.
Yeah, the record is on, right, Mataji? Yeah, we can go ahead with the introduction. Thank you. Yes, please.
Dear devotees, it is a great honor to introduce our speaker for today. And as Mataji mentioned, we are starting the new series on Tattva Sandarbha. So a brief introduction of His Grace Venu Gopal Prabhu. He comes from a humble background back in Venkata Krishnapuram, Guntur. His Grace Venu Gopal Das, he was introduced to Krishna consciousness in 2007. He served as a pujari for 3 years in ISKCON Varanasi and he has been a brahmachari since 2012. Being inspired by His Holiness Bhakti Raghav Swami Maharaj, he successfully completed his PhD in the Shad Sandarbhas from Banaras Hindu University and currently serves as the Deputy Minister of ISKCON Devi Varnashram Ministry. He lectures in many platforms on topics like the Shad Sandarbhas, Vedanta Sutras, Gita Sarartha Lesha, etc. He also holds a master in telecommunication engineering from Jadavpur University and completed his Bhakti Shastri from Vrindavan Institute of Higher Education. Thank you, dear devotees. This is a very, very brief introduction on Prabhuji. Mataji, if he is not there, we can pause the recording.
He's there, Mataji. He's there.
Okay.
We'll just give him a second to come on video and then we can get started.
Mataji, did Prabhuji choose to come only in audio? Because it looks like that.
Video setting is not there.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. It looks like that for me, Mataji.
Yeah. Prabhuji, are you able to unmute? Venu Gopal Prabhu? Let me prompt
1 second, Mataji. Actually, just 1 second. My video is not working.
Yeah.
Just 1 second.
No worries, no worries. Take your time. Sorry for pushing. Yeah.
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण yes Prabhuji is on video now.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for accepting our invitation and coming on the call. We'll hand over the call to you.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Gnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanyamanopistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Utapadakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sakrajatam Sahagana Raghunadanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakhanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिन्निति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणि प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Hare Krishna. I welcome all the devotees for today's session. So today we are going to discuss as per our flyer. So we are seeing, we'll be discussing about, in brief, about Tattva Sandarbha. Yeah. And we'll see actually, gradually, we'll try to see the highlights of other Sandarbhas also. All of you know there are 6 Sandarbhas, and each Sandarbha we try to discuss as per our schedule and so on and so. Okay. First of all, I have to, at least one person should be put on his camera, maybe. Wow. Because otherwise, I'm feeling so impersonal. I don't know with whom I'm speaking. That's the problem. Okay. No problem. Some of Namrich Prabhu is mine. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Okay. Nice to meet you here. Okay. Tattva Sandarbha. So first of all, what is Sandarbha? We try to understand. We have 9:41. 9:41 means we have another, how many minutes?
About an hour.
50 minutes. Who is this? Okay.
Until 1 hour also is okay, Prabhuji.
Okay, no problem. So what is Sandarbha? Who will tell? Do you know what is
Is it meaning what do you call arranging or weaving, something like that, Prabhuji?
Okay.
Arrange.
Yes. Guess, no problem.
Sandarbha means context. Context. Sandarbha.
Text. Yeah, Sandarbha. Yeah. Context. Okay. What else? Good. Context is also, yeah. What else? What you heard about word Sandarbha? Because one word can have multiple meanings. You might be hearing many meanings. Yeah, Sandarbha means
Situation.
Situation, very good.
Circumstance.
Circumstance. Okay. There are like that, many meanings are there. What is Sandarbha actually is defined by the learned people. They are defining Sandarbha in this way. Let me share my screen. गूढ़ार्थस्य प्रकाशश्च सारोक्तिश्रेष्ठता तथा नानार्धवत्वं वेद्यत्वं सन्दर्भः कथ्यते बुधैः. The wise say a Sandarbha is the revelation of the deep meanings of the main text, is excellence of the main text, is an exposition of the essence of the main text and is the various meanings which should be known of the main text. That means Sandarbha, what it does? It explains or it possesses the deep meanings of the main text. Gudharthasya prakasha. Next, saroktihi. The excellence or otherwise the essence. Sreshtata is excellence. You should change it actually. So Sreshtata means excellence. Sarokti means essence. It contains, Sandarbha contains essence of the main text. And also how the main text is excellent is also explains. Sandarbha explains the excellence of the main text. And also it gives the various meanings of the main text. Nanarthavatvam vedyatvam. That is Sandarbha. So you might be knowing actually, like guidebook, in our childhood, we used to have the main textbooks, and also in the schooling days, we were having main textbooks and also some guidebooks. So they will help. What is the essence of the main text? So like this many ways. Sandarbha means one way it is, you can say it's a guide actually, guidebook. So guidebook on what? Main text. So that's why Sandarbha can be on any book actually. Any book can have Sandarbha. If Bhagavad Gita has Sandarbha, then what is the name of that Sandarbha? Bhagavad Gita Sandarbha. Okay. Like Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu book is there. It can also have, it is a main text. It can have Sandarbha. So Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu Sandarbha. Like similarly, on Bhagavatam, if we have Sandarbha, then it is known as Bhagavat Sandarbha. So this is the 6 Sandarbhas. So Bhagavat Sandarbha is having how many Sandarbhas inside? It is having 6 Sandarbhas. That means you can say either Bhagavat Sandarbha or otherwise Shat Sandarbhas. Both are same. So that's why we have Bhagavat Sandarbha, which is possessing 6 Sandarbhas. Sandarbha on what? Srimad Bhagavatam. That means main text is what? Srimad Bhagavatam. So, at Sandarbha on Srimad Bhagavatam is known as Bhagavat Sandarbha. So, it is possessing how many Sandarbhas? Bhagavad Sandarbha is possessing 6 Sandarbhas. So that's why another name for this Bhagavad Sandarbha is what? 6 means Shat. Shat Sandarbha. So that means Bhagavad Sandarbha's another name is Shat Sandarbha. So what is the use of studying the Shat Sandarbhas or otherwise Bhagavad Sandarbha? What will happen? Tell me.
We will understand Srimad Bhagavatam in a detailed manner.
No.
We will
Yes.
have the essence of Srimad Bhagavatam, Prabhuji, a bird's eye
Yes.
of
Yes.
what all it covers.
What you will understand by studying the Shat Sandarbhas or Bhagavad Sandarbha? Sandarbha, what it does?
It gives the essence of the Srimad Bhagavatam, the
Alright,
main
next.
essence of Bhagavatam.
Next. Only one.
Helps us develop love for God.
Huh? What Sandarbha does?
Helps
What it
us
gives?
help us to understand and learn, develop love of God, love for Krishna.
Sandarbha, what it does? What I said Sandarbha means?
It gives the main essence in terms of the main philosophy, the Tattva spoken in Srimad Bhagavatam, the subject matter of Srimad Bhagavatam, and the process to reach the subject or the goal of Srimad Bhagavatam.
Mother, please see. Sandarbha, what it does? Gudardhasya prakashascha sarokti sreshtata tatha nanardhavatvam vedyatvam Sandarbha katyate budaihi. First and foremost, it reveals revelation of the deep meanings of the main text. And also, Sandarbha, what it does, it also shows the excellence of that main text. Also, it gives the essence of the main text. And also, it explains the various meanings of the main text. Means now, Bhagavad Sandarbha, what it does? Tell me. Now you tell me. So, Bhagavad Sandarbha will explain the deep meaning of Srimad Bhagavatam first. Bhagavad Sandarbha will also explain how the Bhagavatam is the excellent than any other scriptures. And also Bhagavad Sandarbha will explain the essence of Srimad Bhagavatam. And also Bhagavad Sandarbha explains the various meanings of Srimad Bhagavatam. So you want to know all of these? You want to know the essence of Srimad Bhagavatam? You want to know the deep meanings of Srimad Bhagavatam? If you want to know the many meanings of Srimad Bhagavatam, if you want to know how Srimad Bhagavatam is excellent than anyone else, then what you should do? Then you should study Bhagavad Sandarbha, or otherwise Shat Sandarbhas. Okay? You want to study Shat Sandarbhas?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah. Because for Gaudiya Vaishnavas, Srimad Bhagavatam is what? Is life and soul. Yes or no? Yeah.
Yes, Prabhuji.
So that's why we have to, for us, Srimad Bhagavatam is only the essence, is the. So what are the 5 main angas of the sadhana bhakti, which are emphasized by the Rupa Goswami? Tell me. Raise the hand.
Shravanam.
No. Now onwards, we put your group.
Living
Whoever
in
want to. Wait. Whoever want. Wait. Class rules are there. I want to define class rules. Anyone wants to say anything, they have to raise the hand. Then I will select one among them. Okay, that will be good. Otherwise, everyone is speaking and not able to understand. Gail, tell me.
Hare
What are the
Krishna.
main?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Living in the holy dham
Wow.
of
Hmm.
Krishna.
Holy
Krishna's, yeah.
Holy
Krishna.
Dham means what? Kasi, Banaras.
Vrindavan, Mayapur.
Mathura Mathura. It's Mathura was. Okay, next. Of course,
Okay.
Mayapur also Gupta Vrindavan. But main Vrindavan is, Mathura. One should do Mathura was. Next.
Worshipping the deity. Krishna's
Worshipping
deity.
deity. Yes, next.
Studying Bhagavatam.
I want this. I expected this is.
Yeah, the first. You want that first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Associating with Krishna's devotees.
Yes. And finally, you will tell me.
And
Chanting
the
holy
chanting
names.
of the chanting
Names of the Lord. Yes. Srimad Bhagavatam. Studying Srimad Bhagavatam is also one of the limb of 64 angas of sadhana bhakti. So that's why one has to study Srimad Bhagavatam regularly. So then to studying Srimad Bhagavatam, you can do very nicely by studying Shat Sandarbhas. So Shat Sandarbhas main Vishaya Vakyam, that means main source of the text is, or otherwise, anyway, it is Bhagavata Sandarbha. So it is only describing about Srimad Bhagavatam. So that's why Shat Sandarbhas is, studying Shat Sandarbhas is nothing but studying Bhagavatam only. No difference. Nothing difference actually. So now we'll go to the Mangalacharan. Next step is Mangalacharan. We'll discuss. This Tattva Sandarbha begins with Mangalacharanam Krishnavarnam Tisha Krishnam Sangopangastra Partadam Yagnehi Sankirtana Praye Yajantihi Sumedasaha. That means if any author is going to write a book, so he will first and foremost he will write Mangalacharanam. Why Mangalacharanam is written? To bring the auspiciousness. For whom? For writer and also for readers. So you and me, we are all going to read this book. If we read the Mangalacharanam, and then if we begin our studying of this book, then we'll get the auspiciousness. We can successfully finish our studying of this book. So that's why Mangalacharanam is very important. That is a custom, or otherwise that is a system. So if anyone want to write book, first they will write Mangalacharanam. In that Mangalacharanam, they may pay obeisances to their Ishta, Devata, or otherwise they may mention the subject matter of the book which they are going to write, or otherwise they may give the blessings to the readers. So various kinds of Mangalacharanams are there. So what are those? Those are Vastu Nirdeshatmaka, Ashirvadatmaka, Namaskaratmaka. Like this, you have many kinds of Mangalacharans. Here in this Mangalacharanam Sri Jiva Goswami Pad, pay obeisances to first and foremost. In this Mangalacharanam also there are 8 slokas are there. Sometimes some other write only one Mangalacharan, one sloka only. But here Sri Jiva Goswami wrote how many? 8. 8 Mangalacharanam. So slokas he wrote. There he mentions first and foremost he pay obeisances. He offer his obeisances to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and also Krishna, first Krishna and then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and also his how this Grantha has appeared, that also he explains. Then also he explains in the final sloka. So what is the subject matter is being discussed in these 6 Sandarbhas. In brief, he mentions. That means all these 8 Mangalacharanas are like Namaskaratmaka and also Vastanideshatmaka. And also he give curse to those people who are not devotees, and he asked them to not to study this book, whoever is not a devotee. Okay, so 8 Mangalacharana slokas are there. First and foremost, Mangalacharana sloka is Krishnavarnam Tisha Krishnam Sangopangastra Parshadam Yagnaihi Sankirtana Prayair Yajantihi Sumedhasaha. Chiefly through Sankirtana, the intelligent people worship the Lord, black in color, but shining with brilliance, who is accompanied by his associates, weapons, and major and minor things. So this sloka is describing about whom? This sloka is describing about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appears in this Kali Yuga. He is Krishna himself. Inside he is Krishna. But externally, Akrishna, he appears in golden form. He is accompanied with his various Parshadas, Sangopangastra Parshadam. And intelligent people in this Kali Yuga, what they do? So they all worship him. Yagnaihi Sankirtana Prayahi Yajantihi Sumedhasaha. So they all worship Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. With what? With Sankirtan. Sankirtan Yajna. In Kali Yuga, people what they do? Intelligent people. Like you all. You are all very intelligent. Because whoever is worshipping Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with Sankirtan Yajna, they are all intelligent. I am not saying, I am not exaggerating. It is said in this Bhagavatam sloka, Sumedhasaha. Intelligent people worship Lord. Who is inside black in color. Who is inside black means he is Krishna. And outside he is not black, but he is in golden form. That is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So, with this sloka he begins. That means Jiva Goswami didn't write his own Mangalacharana sloka. He just took the sloka which is describing the appearance of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Kali Yuga, which is telling about the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That sloka he directly took and kept it as Mangalacharana sloka for his book Tattva Sandarbha. Okay. Then afterwards, he explains few more slokas. That means total how many? 8 I said na Mangalacharana slokas. In brief, I will just mention to all of you and I'll move on. Antah Krishnam Bahir Gauram Darshitangadi Vaibhavam Kalau Sankirtanadhyasma Krishna Chaitanya Masrita. See, the second sloka is same as the first sloka which is taken from Srimad Bhagavatam. Meaning is same. Antah Krishnam, inside Krishna, Bahir Gauram, outside golden form. Darshitangadi Vaibhavam. So he is exhibiting all his beauty through his limbs. Kalau, that means in this Kali Yuga, Sankirtanadhyaihi. So Krishna Chaitanya Masritaha. Smaha. So people will worship him, that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Krishna Chaitanya Masritaha Sankirtanatyahi Sma. Means in this Kali Yuga, what they do? They take the shelter in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu along with Sankirtana Yajna. It means people in this Kali Yuga, what they do? They take shelter in whom? Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is inside Krishna, outside Gauravarna, who is exhibiting his beauty through his limbs. It means in these two slokas you are seeing Jiva Goswami is respecting, or otherwise is paying his his Ishta Devata. Namaskaratmaka, this is sloka, this Mangalacharana. Jayatam Mathura Bhumau Srila Rupa Sanatanau Yau Vilekayatastatvam Gnapakau Pustikamimam. So, Jayatam Mathura Bhumau Srila Rupa Sanatanau. All glories to Srila Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami, who are in Mathura Bhumi. Yau Vilekayataha Tattvam Gnapako Pustikam Imam. Who made to write this book? These two, Rupa and Sanatana, made to write this book by whom? By Gopal Bhatta Goswami, who wrote Sandarbhas. In beginning, Gopal Bhatta Goswami wrote. And he is made to write by whom? By Rupa and Sanatana. So that's why Vilekayataha. Yau Vilekayataha Tattvam Gnapakau Pustikam Imam. So Rupa and Sanatana made to write this book. So that means Gopala Bhatta Goswami is inspired by Rupa and Sanatana. And then that Gopala Bhatta Goswami wrote this. Kopi tadbandavo bhatto dakshinadvijavamshajaha vivichya velikat grandham likitat buddha vaishnavai. This Gopala Bhatta Goswami, how he wrote? He referred Kopi tadbandavaha bhattaha dakshinadvijavamshajaha is belonging to Dakshina Bharat. It means in that Brahmana's family he appeared. Venkata Bhatta is his father. He is a Sri Vaishnava. In that family he appeared. And he is very much close to Rupa and Sanatana. And this Gopala Bhatta Goswami, what he did? Vivichya Velikat Vedda Vaishnavaihi Grantham. So whatever previous Acharyas, Vaishnavas, they wrote about Bhakti and other about Tattvam. So Gopala Bhatta Goswami referred that. Then after that, he wrote this book. Okay. So Gopala Bhatta Goswami studied Ramanujacharya's work, Madhvacharya's, and also other previous acharyas like, example, Vyasatirtha, Jayatirtha, and so on. So all acharyas, literature he studied. Then after that, he wrote this book, this Shat Sandarbhas. But how it was when he wrote? Tasyadyam granthanalekam kranta vyutkranta khanditam paryalochyatha paryayam krutva likhati jivakah. When Gopal Bhatta Goswami wrote this book, Shat Sandarbhas, or otherwise also known as Bhagavata Sandarbha, how it was? That book is Kranta Vitkranta Khanditam. In some places, topics are in sequence. In some places, Vitkranta means topics are not in a proper sequence. Here and there. And also some topics are all of a sudden they are stopped. So Gopal Bhatta Goswami didn't complete his book properly. So starting he did, some topics he wrote in sequence, some topics he didn't keep in sequence, and some are broken. Means in middle they are stopped. Then what? Paryalochata paryayam krutva likhati jivakaha. Then Jiva Goswami, what he did? He went through that whole work. So given by Gopal Bhatta Goswami, and he rearranged everything. So after clearly seeing everything, Paryalocha atha paryayam krutva, and he put his full attention and seen all the directions and made it, that means in a proper sequence, and wherever it is broken or otherwise wherever it is stopped, so that he finished, and finally he wrote this book, Shat Sandarbhas. Likhati Jivaka, this insignificant Jiva Goswami wrote this. He is saying himself as insignificant Jivaka. Jivaka Likhati. This insignificant Jiva is writing. Next. Yah Krishna Padam Bhoja Bhajanekabhilashavan Tenaiva Drishyatametat Anyasmai Shapathorpitaha. So, who should study this Shat Sandarbhas? First of all, he paid obeisances to the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then after that, he gave the background for this book. Now he is saying who is Adhikari to study this book. That means who is eligible to read this Shat Sandarbhas book? Yah Sri Krishna Padam Bhoja Bhajaneka Bhilashavan. The one who is desiring of what? Desiring to do bhajan at the lotus feet of the Lord. So Tenaiva, that person only has to read this book. If you don't have any desire to worship lotus feet of the Krishna, then you should not study this book. At least you should have desire. Anyasmai shapathorpitaha. Otherwise you will get the curse. So if you have desire to worship Krishna, if you don't have, then you please leave this class. Because you will get curse. If you don't have any desire to worship lotus feet of the Krishna, then what is the point of studying this? It's boldly saying. Jiva Goswami is saying very boldly. Yes. Only for them I am writing. Srimad-Bhagavatam Sriman-Mantra-Deshikam-Ishwaram Srimad-Bhagavatarthanam Sandarbham Kartumastraye. So, Srimad-Bhagavatarthanam Sandarbham Kartumastraye. This book, whatever he is going to write, that is for what? It is a Sandarbha. That means this book is going to describe the deep meanings of Srimad Bhagavatam, is also going to explain the excellence of Srimad Bhagavatam, explain the essence of the Srimad Bhagavatam, also shows the various meanings of the Srimad Bhagavatam. So that's why Jiva Goswami wanted to show all of us the deep meanings of Srimad Bhagavatam. That's why he's saying this book is Sandarbha on what? Srimad Bhagavatam. So this is mentioning here. That means this book, if you read, then you will get the secret meanings of Srimad Bhagavatam, many meanings, excellence and essence. So for that purpose, he is writing this book. So that's why this book is, he is mentioning here itself, Sandarbha. That means, yeah, he wants to explain the deep meanings. That's right. Next, Athanatva Mantra Gurun Bhagavatarthadam Sri Bhagavata Sandarbham Vashmilekitum. He's saying, I pay my obeisances to all gurus, mantra gurus, and whoever providing the meanings of the Bhagavatam. Gurus, they taught Rupa and Sanatana and so on. So many. Yoga Goswami also has many teachers. To all the teachers, he is paying obeisances. And he is starting to write the Bhagavad Sandarbha. Now, what is this Bhagavad Sandarbha, or other Shat Sandarbhas are possessing? In brief, that is said in this sloka, 8th sloka. Yasya brahmeti sangyam kvachidapi nigame yati chinmatra satta. Yasya brahmeti sangyam kvachidapi nigame yati chinmatra satta. Vyamsho yasyam shakai swairvibhavati vashayanneva mayam pumanscha. Ekam yasyaiva rupam vilasati paramavyomni narayanakyam. Sasri Krishno vidattam swayamiha bhagavan prema tatpada bhajam. Previously it is said, who is eligible to read this book? Whoever is desiring to worship the lotus feet of the Lord. They should read this book. Adhikari, he mentioned. Now he is saying, what is this book is containing? This book contains what? Yasya brahmeti sangyam kvachidapi nigame yati chinmatra satta. This sloka is very important. Yasya amshakaihi swaihi vibhayati vashyanyeva mayam pumamsha. Ekam yasyaiva rupam vilasati paramavyamini narayanakyam. So Sri Krishna vidattam swayamiha bhagavan prema tatpada bhajam. So main is here, Sri Krishna. And what he is saying in this, that Sri Krishna should give what? Sri Krishna is what? Bhagavan. Sri Krishna is what? Bhagavan. That Bhagavan Sri Krishna vidattam prema. So that Sri Krishna should give what? Prema. Should give prema. He should give prema. Vidatta means should give. What he should give? That Sri Krishna prema. To whom? Tatpada bhajam. So those who worship him. So here Jiva Goswami is saying, Krishna may give or should give prema. Prema to whom? To those who worship him. Okay? That means asking the blessings from Krishna to those people whoever is going to worship Krishna. And what kind of Sri Krishna? He is known as Brahman. He is known as Brahman. Yasya Brahmeti Sangya. That means the one. That means Yasya means the one who possesses the Sangya. Sangya means notion. So what kind of notion he possesses? Brahma. That means some places in the scriptures, Krishna is also known as Brahman. And that Brahman is what? Chinmatra Satta. Yes. Absolute truth is nothing but what? Is nothing but the Krishna actually. And this Krishna is also known as Brahmeti. Sometimes he is also known as Paramatmeti. And also Bhagavan. Brahmeti, Paramatmeti, Bhagavan iti sadyate. So Krishna is the absolute truth. He is only Advaitattvam. He is only the absolute truth, Advaitattvam. There is only one, and there is no one is equal to him. Or otherwise, no one is like him, or no one is different from him. Can you show any species in this whole universe which is different from Krishna? That means which is independent from Krishna. Can you show one small atom? Can you show? Nothing. Nothing is different from Krishna. That means everything is possessed by him. So that's why Tattvam is only one. Even if you say this mobile is different from Krishna, this mobile, can you say this mobile is different from Krishna? This is the energy of the Krishna, Bahiranga Shakti, external potency, is one of the manifestation of Krishna's external potency, where that external potency is possessed by whom? Is possessed by Krishna only. Can you see this energy different or independent from Krishna? No. So that's why all objects, whatever you see, which are manifesting from the external energy of the Lord, are they different from Krishna? They are not different from Krishna, because this Shakti which belongs to him, where Shakti is possessed by the Shaktiman. So, and that's why the Shaktiman is the possessor. In that way, you cannot say the Shakti is independent from the Shaktiman. So that's why they are not different from him. So Shakti is, and there is Shaktiman, there is no difference. If you remove Shaktiman, Shakti is also out. So that's why you can't see Shakti independently. So can you find any one object which is different from Krishna, which is existing in this universe? No. Everything is his energy only, manifestation of his energy. You also. Who are you? You are Tattva Shakti. You are also possessed by him. You are also his energy only. He is the possessor of the energy. He is the energetic and you are energy. What about spiritual world? Spiritual world is also manifesting from his internal potency, which is there in his Swarupa. So that's why that is also his energy only. Everything is belongs to him and he is only one. All other avatars, whatever, they are all also are his different part and parcel sons. Ultimately, how many tattvams are there? Only one tattva. Vadanti tattvavidas tattvam is gnanam advayam. Yet gnanam advayam. This is advaya tattvam. Only one tattva. That is Krishna. And that Krishna is said sometimes as what? Brahman. Sometimes this Krishna is also called as Paramatma. This Krishna sometimes is called as Bhagavan. Why this differently there? He is called like you are there. Huh? Your mother treat you as your son, as her son. Your wife treat you as her husband, and your child treat you as father. So son, husband, father, these three are different. Are they three are different? They are not different. They are all one person only. But he is treated as differently by mother as son, wife as husband, child as father. Based upon the person, is one person appearing in differently. Similarly, based upon the upasakas, jnanis, they see Krishna as Brahman. And yogis, they see Krishna as Paramatma. And devotees, bhaktas, they see Krishna as Bhagavan. So that's why Brahman, Paramatma, Bhagavan, they are not three objects, they are only one. That is Krishna. But based upon their upasana, they are seeing him as Brahman, Paramatma, and Bhagavan. That means Jnanis, they are not able to see Krishna's beautiful form and qualities because they don't have sufficient bhakti in their heart. They don't have sufficient bhakti in their heart. They have very little bhakti, very minute little bhakti. That's why they are very far from the Krishna. They don't develop strong relationship with Krishna. That's why they are not able to see everything what is there in him. So they are seeing him as just what? Chinmatra Satta. That's why Shastra is saying sometimes Krishna as Brahman. With respect to whom this is? With respect to the Jnanis. But it doesn't mean that the Krishna doesn't have any qualities and Brahman is ultimate and Krishna is just out of Maya. They are saying Mayavadis, they say like. But no, that's not correct idea actually. Krishna is there originally. He is the original Purusha actually. From him only all other avatars. So all other avatars like Rama, Vishnu, Nrsimha, Vamana, Matsya, Kurma, all avatars are coming from. Coming from him means they are all so included in him only. So when you see in the different angles, then you will find him differently. Okay. But originally what is there? Krishna is there. Main, who is main? Krishna is main. He's having the two hands and two legs. And like you, whatever form you have, same form. So is there with absolute truth. So you don't think that since you have the two hands and two legs form, and absolute truth also is having the same form, and you should not think that absolute truth also like you is also going to get destroyed because your form will be destroyed. Your father, mother, your grandfather, great grandfather, everyone, that's body's form is destroyed or not? Yes. But Krishna's body will not be destroyed. Krishna's body is transcendental. It is always existing, but our body will be destroyed. That's why Parikshit Maharaj asked this question. What is the difference between the Jiva's body and Krishna's body? Then he explains Sukadeva Goswami. So with the Brahmaji story. So Brahmaji, so saw Vaikuntha. In that Vaikuntha, Krishna, Vishnu, actually he saw how his body appears, this transcendental body. So people who are, instead of thinking ourselves as fortune, we are bringing Krishna to down. That is wrong actually. We are so fortunate, we are also having the form like supreme absolute truth. So that's why we should be happy and utilize this human form to know about him more and go back to the Godhead. That should be the idea of the life. That is the best idea. Instead of wasting the time in this material world by engaging in the so many other activities, useless activities, which doesn't give any substantial in outcome actually. Okay. So this Tattva, this Krishna, is also known as Brahman. Yasya Brahmeti Sangya. The one who is Krishna, the one means here who, that is Krishna. So Krishna is sometimes known as Brahman in Kvachidapi Nigame, in books, in Vedas, in Upanishads. And that Brahman is nothing but what? Chinmatra Satta. So Krishna is Chinmatra Satta. For whom? For Jnanis. They see him as just Chinmatra Satta. They are not able to see attributes. Okay. And that same Krishna is also seen as controller of Maya and Jivatma. Vashayanneva Mayam Pumamscha. The same Krishna is seen by yogis as what? As the controller of Maya and Jiva. These yogis are better than the Jnanis. Because they are able to see Krishna as just not just Chinmatra Satta, but they are also seeing as the controller of Maya and Jivas. So who are better, Jnanis or Yogis? Yogis are better. And this, so that means, yeah, Krishna's one Swamsha is nothing but the Karnano Sai Vishnu. He is controlling Maya and Jivas. But can you say this Purusha, this Karnano Sai Vishnu is different from the Krishna? No. He is a part of the Krishna. He cannot be independent. He cannot be independent. He is a Swamsha of the Krishna. So that's why people, they see Krishna as what? As Paramatma. And they are yogis. They are better than the Jnanis. Ekam yasyaiva rupam vilasati paramavyomni narayana. I take another 2-3 minutes. Don't get hurried. So let me finish this sloka. So ekam yasyaiva rupam vilasati paramavyomni narayanatyam. The same Sri Krishna is also in Vaikuntha, is manifesting in the form of Narayana. Narayana is not avatara. In the spiritual world, there are no avatars. Okay? What it means? Avatara is needed where? Is needed only in the material world. In the spiritual world, there are the various forms. So there is no avatara because there is no. So Paritranaya sadhunam vinasaya cha dushkritam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavam. There is no need of establishing dharma in the spiritual world. Spiritual world already everything is established. So only that Krishna is manifesting in different forms there. But Krishna is taking the various incarnations in material world. So this Krishna is in Vaikuntha, he is appearing in the form of what? Narayana. That same Sri Krishna. So that's why in the material world, who is there? Karnano Sai Vishnu. That's Paramatma is there in the material world. So this Brahman, Paramatma, and Narayana in the Vaikuntha, they are all non-different from the Krishna. They are all Krishna only actually. But people, so why they are seeing like Krishna as like that? Because of their upasana. They don't have sufficient bhakti. So that's why they see like that. Whoever is having the full bhakti, they see Krishna as Krishna. Which Krishna is original Krishna? The Krishna is living Goloka. He is the original. Vrindavan. Golok Vrindavan. Original means all other are duplicate what? They are not duplicate. Original means what? That is the main, primary. Like if you take a peacock feather, how it appears. one main color will be there. But if you tilt it and see, you'll be seeing so many subcolors. So what is the main, what is the original color of the peacock? If you say whatever main color is it, that only you say it's the original color. But if you tilt it and see, you'll be seeing the green, yellow, red, like that, many other colors. But those are all not main colors of this peacock. Similarly, what is the main form of the absolute truth? Is two-handed Krishna who live in Golok Vrindavan. So whoever is seeing absolute truth like this, so that is complete. That's complete. But someone see Krishna as absolute truth as Krishna in what? As the Krishna in Dwaraka. So that's the complete. Is not complete because it is mixed with the Aishwarya. And someone they see so that Bhagavan as Rama. So even that is even lesser. Someone they see as Narayana. Someone they see as Paramatma. Someone they see as Brahma. So these are all what? Less actually. Less in what? Less in completion. They are all not complete. So the complete realization of absolute truth is what? Krishna who is living in, who is residing in Golok Vrindavan. So if you see and if you are able to realize him, then that is complete realization. But other relations are wrong. They are not wrong. They are not defective. They are all partial. That's all. They had that kind of association and they got that kind of relation. Nothing wrong with it. So that Sri Krishna, what Jiva Goswami is saying, make you love. Make you love. Love towards him. For whom? For whoever is worshipping him, his lotus feet. That means worshipping, this is the Abhideya. And Krishna, who is also known as Brahman, Paramatma, and Narayana. So this is what? This is a Vishaya. And what is the Prayojana? Prema. Prema is the Prayojana. Prema is the Prayojana. So in this sloka, here Jiva Goswami is mentioning what Vishaya. What is the Vishaya of this book? Krishna is the Vishaya of the book. And what is the final goal of this book? Studying the book, getting the Krishna Prema. So how you can get this Krishna Prema? This book is telling you should do the bhajana. And who is adhikari to read this book? Whoever is having the desire to worship the Lord. Okay. Adhikari, Vishaya, and Avideya and Prayojana. All these four things he established, he explained. Okay. What are those? First one is Adhikari. Who is Adhikari? Whoever is desiring for worshipping the Lord's lotus feet. So they are Adhikari to read book. What is this Vishaya of this book? About whom this book is discussing? This book is discussing about Krishna, who is also known as Brahman, who is also known as Paramatma, who is also manifesting in the form of Narayana in the spiritual world. And that means this is the Krishna is the Vishaya. And who is also Brahman, Paramatma. So that's why he will explain how this Krishna is also known as Brahman. He will explain how this Krishna is also known as Paramatma. How this Krishna is Bhagavan himself. All these things he described in the different Sandarbhas. And also he explains that Krishna is only the absolute truth and original. So Tattva, that also he explains. And how to get the relationship with him, that is possible by the bhakti. That means worshipping him. And what is the result of that? That is a prema. Everything is said in this sloka. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for the very nice introduction and starting off these beautiful verses of Tattva Sandarbha. So grateful for your association. If you have time, can we take questions, Prabhu?
Yeah, 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay. Anyone has questions, please raise your hands.
Wow. Someone here, okay. Sundara, yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dhanavad Pranam, all Gurus Sri Prabhupada. Thank you, Prabhu, such a wonderful class. And also making it easy to understand also. It was helpful to understand the overview and what is the Sandarbha and then what is it meant to do. And then the Mangalacharna also nicely explained. I had one question, Prabhu. When you're explaining about the 8th verse, how you're explaining about Gnani and Yogi's relation is superior. At that time, for Gnani, you were explaining one word. I could not understand the meaning of that word. Some chintasta, some word you were explaining. Could you
Chinmatra Satta.
Could you please
They see, they see Krishna as what? Just chit, some chit padartha. That's all. They are not seeing any kind of attributes in Krishna. They are seeing Krishna as just Chinmatra Satta. You want to have an example. So, for example, if you see any object, in the first moment, you are not able to see the attributes of that object. Let us take, there is a mobile. So when you glance on this mobile, in the first moment, so you will be seeing something is there first. Then after that, in the next moments, you will be seeing the rectangular shape, you will be seeing the color, you will be identifying the object also. Many other things will happen. This is the process actually. So of course, we may not know this, but this is the process happens. It is explained in the Sankhya philosophy also. So when the senses are coming in contact with any object, at that time, initially what is grasped? Idam kinchid asti. That means this is something. This much only we see. That means without seeing any attributes. So this kind of knowledge is known as nirvikalpaka jnana. Another example I can give, when you see, that means when some big truck is coming, all of a sudden floodlights are falling on your eyes and you are not able to see what is that object also and what color and what size. So something is there, this much only you come to know. So, but after that, gradually, so you are able to see that the shape and also size and so on, so other things. So when initially you are not able to see any attributes and you are seeing just it as something. Similarly, you are seeing something. Similarly, these jnanis not having sufficient bhakti. That's why they are seeing absolute truth as like what? Just chinmatra satta. It's just some objects without any attributes. Okay.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Very clear. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
So next, Gail. Mother Gail.
Hare Krishna. Can you please repeat the translation for this word Vishaya?
Vishaya. Subject matter.
Okay, Vishaya subject matter. Okay, and just one other thing. The relationship, but how I missed this part, how Gopal Bhatta Goswami, or I should say Jiva Goswami, came to be the one to organize Gopal Bhatta Goswami's work and complete it. Because Gopal Bhatta Goswami, he not only left the Sandarbhas in like a little bit disorganized, but also incomplete, right? So
yes.
How did Jiva Goswami come to be the one to complete this work? Was he asked by Rupa and Sanatan Goswami to do it?
Yes, of course.
I'm wondering if this, Gopal Bhatta Goswami, do I understand correctly that he is understood to be like the empowerment behind, I don't know if it's Rupa Goswami, Sanatan Goswami, or something. Can you describe that relationship between Gopal Bhatta Goswami and these other Goswamis?
As per my knowledge, I'm not knowing much history in this regard. Rupa and Sanatan, they are directly disciples. And after that, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he traveled to South India, then he got introduction to Venkata and also his son. Later, he also came and joined. So prominently, Rupa Goswami got the teachings of the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he is the teacher for Jiva Goswami. And Jiva Goswami used to edit the Rupa Goswami's books. Whatever Rupa Goswami wrote, books like Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu and so on. So those are all edited by Rupa Goswami, Jiva Goswami. And this Gopal Bhatta Goswami's work is also, he started Sandarbhas, but it is not complete. It's incomplete. And he did. And Gopal Bhatta Goswami and all Goswamis, they have their own bhajan kutirs and they worship the Lord. But much I don't know the deep intimate relationship between Rupa and Gopal Bhatta Goswami. Not much actually, I don't know.
Okay. No, this is fine, Prabhu. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Sudhakar Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
It was a nice lecture actually. I had two doubts. One, I could understand. Initially, you were mentioning about some 5 limbs. That one, I could note 3. Like one was, you're saying Mathura was like studying Vrindavan, Bhagavatam and association with Krishna. The other 2 I could not catch up. If you can clarify.
So, Rupa Goswami mentions the 64 items as the limbs of sadhana bhakti. Why these sadhana bhakti? So that means these 64 are there anyway. Very much important is taking shelter in Guru and so on. So all those are out there. But 5 are very important actually. Which are, some are very must and some are very important. So in the important thing, 5 are there. First one is Nama Sankirtan. So chanting holy names. Second is worshipping the deities. Third one is associating the Vaishnavas. Fourth one is studying Srimad Bhagavatam. Fifth one is staying in Mathura. These are the 5 very much important. Everyone should do this. So that's why if we see our daily program, we have all this. We chant holy names. We worship Mangala. We attend Mangala. That means we are seeing the worship of the Lord is equal to the doing the Lord, doing worship to the Lord. Almost, yeah. And third one is we are hearing Bhagavatam regularly and associating the devotees all the time and staying in the Mathuravas. So if possible, one should stay physically. If it is not possible, then one should stay mentally. Try to stay mentally. So these 5 are very important. So these 5 limbs are very important.
Yeah. My second part of the question is, as you clarified, in this 5, one of the item is studying the Bhagavatam or listening to the Bhagavatam. And I also understand from the lecture, initially you mentioned that first one should study this Sat Sandarbha, before even going to the Srimad Bhagavatam. Is it my understanding right?
So first one should read Srila Prabhupada's purports because they are very clear and simple and easy to understand. That will build basic knowledge. And if someone is very serious, if he is very serious in understanding Srimad Bhagavatam, then he has to go for Sandarbhas and also other Acharyas' commentaries.
So, what is the Prabhupada's purport? Is something we can call as a Sandarbha or not? As I understand the definition of the Sandarbha, what you mentioned, when Prabhupada's purport is same?
Prabhupada, what he did in his purpose, he took few, that means for every sloka, most of the slokas, there are commentaries actually. Okay. And in that commentary, few lines Prabhupada takes and he translated into English. He refers Sridhar Swami's commentary, Jiva Goswami's commentary, Vishwanath Chakravarti's commentary, Vijay Raghavacharya's commentary, next Vallabhacharya's commentary, and like this, another two more commentaries like Madhva Sampradaya line, Vijay Dvaja's commentary. So like this, he refers sometimes 10th canto, then Sanatana Goswami's commentary. So 5 commentaries he refers, and for that sloka, he not everything he takes, and not necessarily that every sloka he has to take all these commentaries, and not necessarily that everyone's totally he will take few parts and few Acharya's commentaries he takes. Using those explanations, he explained in his own English words about this sloka. Then after that, he adds his own points. So that means Prabhupada is not writing sequentially one Acharya's commentary as the purport in his writings. No. He's referring many Acharyas. Okay. So by reading the Prabhupada's purports, you will be getting what you will be getting. You will be getting the basic understanding. Okay. Then after that, if you are very serious in studying the Srimad Bhagavatam, then what you have to do? So Prabhupada is saying to us, can hear from his own words. So the king was advised therein to read regularly. Within the past 500 years, many erudite scholars and acharyas like Jiva Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, Vishwanath Chakravarti, Vallabhacharya, and many other distinguished scholars, even after the time of Lord Chaitanya, made elaborate commentaries on the Bhagavatam. And the serious student would do well to attempt to go through them to better relish the transcendental message. If you want to relish the transcendental message of Srimad Bhagavatam better way, then you read the other Acharya's commentaries. So Sandarbhas is nothing but the Jiva Goswami's commentary. Okay.
Prabhuji, I also learned from recently, of course, I don't know much about the Bhagavatam. I just came to know that one should not go to the Bhagavatam without completing the Bhagavad Gita. That's what I heard from one of the lectures. In that context, so I'm a little bit confused. Of course, I have not read completely Bhagavad Gita, so I don't understand completely all the detailed meanings. But for me, I'm just, you can say, not even a beginner or like what is the advice for? Because
My advice is, first read Srila Prabhupada's commentary on that. Then also you read Vishwanath Chakravarti's commentary. And once we finish the Prabhupada's commentary on Bhagavad Gita, you can begin with the first canto. And also you can read the Vishwanath Chakravarti's commentary on Bhagavad Gita. It will help. It will help you to get the more structured, structure of the bhakti process. So that's why, yeah, first, because begin with the Prabhupada, what he did, see, Acharya's commentaries, they involves actually you much. You need a lot of background knowledge. You need to know all other darshanas also. And you need a lot of, that means they speak with a bit higher level actually. You need to be like a very equipped one, well equipped with various knowledge like Shaddarshanas and other things. Otherwise, you cannot crack you cannot understand their explanations. So, but Prabhupada wrote for the common man, actually. Who doesn't have this? But Prabhupada also expect us, a serious student. He's expecting us to become a serious student and study. So, other Acharyas commentaries also. But begin with him and study. That's he is saying himself. And the serious student would do well to attempt to go through them to better relish the transcendental message. Like this we should.
Thank you.
Okay, Prabhu. Sukha.
Hey Krishna Prabhuji, Danvat Pranams. Thank you for the beautiful class. Prabhuji, my question is, are there commentaries on these, like how our acharyas have written on the Sat Sandarbha? So from the other Vaishnava lines to like Sri Vaishnava, Madhva Sampradaya or other Sampradayas. Can you please share some insights, Prabhuji?
Yeah. Like Sri Vaishnava, Madhva Sampradayas, so Acharyas also gave the commentaries. So those commentaries will definitely help you to understand how they see the absolute truth. And then after that, you are able to glorify Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's conclusions. How beautifully Chaitanya Mahaprabhu concluded the fact actually. Fact is what Krishna is the original form of absolute truth. Krishna is only the original and all are avatars. And his philosophy is Achintya Bheda Veda. Visishta Advaitam, that means Abheda. In Chaitanya, in Ramanuja's philosophy, you see Abheda. Madhva is Dvaita, only Bheda. Dvaita means Bheda. Advaita means Abheda. But you see, in our philosophy, Bheda. That means both we consider. So that this philosophy accommodates to explain the each and every sloka of Srimad Bhagavatam as it is. If you accept only Veda, then that will create some kind of injustice to the Abheda Vakyas. And if you accept only Abheda, so it also make some kind of injustice to the Veda Vakyas. Or otherwise some kind of compromise will happen. But Chaitanya's philosophy, you can understand very nicely and you can appreciate more. So there is nothing wrong in the other Acharya, Vaishnava Acharya's explanations, but the complete Tattvam is being projected or is explained by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his followers, Rupa and Sanatana and Jiva. So that's why you will be getting the more feel of deep attachment for our Acharyas. And it's nothing wrong in their explanations, other Acharyas. Definitely that will make you to relish the different other flavors of the Bhagavatam. Yeah. So it's good for the devotion only. But ultimately, end of the day, one should encircle with only the Rupanugas. I should not may read their commentaries, and understood how Chaitanya's philosophy is great, then you should be always with the followers of Rupa Goswami and do bhajan and get the Krishna prema.
So Prabhuji, so they've also commented on these same 6 topics, or I mean, are they anyway different, or?
They have different actually.
I see. Yeah, I was just wondering, Prabhu, I mean, how are these 6 topics determined? Is there any mention of those?
What 6 topics?
Like the 6 Sandarbhas. I mean, how are they determined, these topics for the 6 Sandarbhas? So.
Oh, that I'll say in next class.
Oh, okay, Prabhuji. We will wait for that. Thanks so much, Prabhuji. So much I appreciate your association. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Okay, thank you very much. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripasindhubheva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Anant Koti Vaishnava Bhaktivinoda ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Nitai Gaur Prem. Mataji, I am taking leave, so Preeti will ask me, Mataji.
Thank you so much. We're looking forward to the next session next Friday, Prabhu. Thank you for being so kind and considerate and coming on this forum. Thank you again.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Jai Srila Prabhupada.
Sure.
Thank you, dear devotees. We'll end here. Please join our next session that is scheduled next week.